In recent months, we've been working very, very closely with one of our clients to develop a commercial solution to an issue that has developed in the tax world. Always in the past, whenever a company went into liquidation, the dividend that was paid during the liquidation was treated as a capital matter. It was one of those fundamental points that everybody learnt when they first started in tax. But then in April 2016, the government decided to change the rules, and in certain circumstances, the distribution that takes place in a liquidation now can be treated as an income distribution. So what's the difference between a capital distribution and an income distribution? Well, a capital distribution, provided you qualify for entrepreneurs relief, results in a tax charge of 10%. An income distribution of any significant size ends up with an income tax charge of 38.1%. Most of our clients would prefer to have a tax charge at 10% rather than one at 38.1%. This is a particular area of concern for those clients who are involved in property development. People in property development always, for commercial reasons, undertake their developments in special purpose vehicles. And the idea is that once the development is finished, it is sold, the properties are disposed of, a profit is made, corporation tax is paid properly on those profits, and then they seek to withdraw the surplus sums by way of a liquidation. Always in the past that had been taxed at 10%, but now there is the grave danger that it will be taxed at 38.1%. One of our clients, who was a property developer, came to us with that particular problem as the new legislation was being introduced and said, what can we do in these circumstances? Well, I explained that we cannot break what the rules say. All that we have to make sure is we have to make sure that they don't fall within those new rules. So if this is a particular problem only when a company goes into liquidation, the simple answer is don't put your company into liquidation. And so what we have done with one of our clients who has seen this opportunity in the marketplace is to develop a way in which many companies in those circumstances can avoid having to make a liquidation by instead making a commercial sale of their company once the property development is finished. This has proved very, very successful, and our client now is going through a number of transactions, making sure that they acquire companies in these circumstances, which has proved immensely popular with those clients who've been doing property development.